zoomies. Come on.
We're alive.
He pooped first.
Oh. I can't see the whole thing.
You can't see the whole thing?
No, I might be able to back it up a little.
Do you want to just try and switching it up?
I might be able to push in that side a little bit, maybe.
This side?
Yeah. Oop. Go ahead. Okay.
That?
Yep. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I just realized you couldn't see everything, so we're just moving stuff around.
That's fine. We might as well just make it a rectangle. What are you doing?
I know they're huge. They're giant. It makes me sad. How is everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Guys, I just posted a video revealing the last name, and then I drew a name for who we're going to name first. Thank you so much for the hand hearts. For who we're going to name first. And we're taking suggestions for 24 hours. So if you haven't watched that yet, it's not the last video I uploaded, but the one right before that. Make sure you give me your suggestions.
It's so funny how much they love this box.
I know, right? Hi, Alyssa.
Move it slightly this way. Yeah, better.
A lot of people like Tilla Vanilla. A lot of people are on board with Tilla Vanilla. Hi, Junie. I have halves. I freaking love the stickers so much. They're so cute. Yeah, so we're gonna start. I'm starting to contact rescues already, and at 12 weeks we'll know whether or not they're FIV positive. So that should be around the time when they go up. I just figured it out today. They're 9 weeks? 8 weeks?
They'll be 9 weeks this Friday.
They'll be 9 weeks this Friday?
It's crazy. It's been over 2 months.
I know, it's crazy. We got the couch from Amazon. Somebody bought it for us from our wish list.
I thought you meant, I didn't realize, like, somebody asked a question. I thought somebody bought us a couch. I was like, wait a second. And you didn't tell me?
I would love that. No, they're talking about the kitten couch.
Yeah.
The condo went over well. They love the condo. They have fully figured it out now. I'm still contacting rescues for where they're going to be put up for adoption. We are still looking for a local rescue to work with us. They're pretty overwhelmed, so it's a little difficult. I've also been looking for TNR services, and a lot of them are very booked. So it's been a lot. Milkshake's supposed to get her space surgery on Monday, and we just found out that it will be $400 to $720 or something for her space surgery, which seems insane. And we're really trying to find somewhere else to take her to. They don't jump out of the gate, they'll try and climb. As of right now, knock on wood, we've been able to like catch them before they can. Yeah, I know, yikes. And the kittens go back in for their second round of vaccines, which will be like another $400. And we've gotten good donations, don't get me wrong, but it eats into it fast. They eat at least like $100 worth of food every week. Like, I was like, dang, this is why people don't do this on their own. That's what I'm saying. It seems like a really high price.
And it's like it's a spay. Like, you can't give me a more accurate price either. Like, why is the range so high?
And there was something on there about, like, there was an extra charge if they're pregnant or if they're in heat or something. And I was like, what?
A few people have said that's extremely high. Somebody else said each of my cats was $800.
Wow. I think that was Alyssa said they were each $800.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was Alyssa. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy to me.
I've seen other people talk about it, like, on Facebook, though. They'll say, like, oh, like, I need to get my cat fixed, or I need to get my dog fixed, or whatever. And my vet wants to charge. I know, obviously, for dogs, it would be a little bit more, but they're like, my vet wants to charge, like, a crazy amount. Like,
Yeah. So a lot of the programs in our area, I know somebody's asked about a community cats program and stuff like that. A lot of the programs in our area, I guess because of where we are, is they're only for TNR. So they're only for stray cats. Like, they'll give you discounts or, like, free services for stray cats. And a lot of them are already booked up because we've been looking for Blakely and the other cats outside. And so a lot of those are already booked up as it is, but they won't do cats that are going up, like, are going to be adopted, essentially. They're only for cats that live outside.
no.
Goose.
Down. Thank you.
Good boy. But my mom's gotten feral cats for under 100. Yeah. So and I guess I know a lot of it depends on the area. Thank you so much for subscribing. Is that Candy? Thank you, Candy. I haven't opened, if that's the same Candy, I haven't opened your other package yet. I guess it depends on, like, your area too. Like, I know it really varies by area, but I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that price. And I had to, like, beat the price out of them, essentially. Like, I had to bully this place into giving me a price.
Which is ridiculous because they told us they would give us an estimate. So it's not even like
Yeah.
they were like, oh no, like, we don't do that. Or, like, I don't know, they came up with some excuse. They were like, they said it twice, like, yeah, absolutely, we'll send you an estimate. And then I didn't even realize. I'm glad you realized that because I didn't realize.
Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. Somebody said they're from $20 here in Maryland at the local shelter. Emily, is that for cats that are going to be, like, adopted, like, can be house cats, or is that only for, like, feral cats that are going to be TNR'd?
Someone else said, Becca Jane said Falls Road Animal Hospital in Maryland.
Okay.
Someone else said Johnstown, it was $300. I think Johnstown is near us.
Emily said yes, even house cats. I wonder if we should just start looking at Maryland. Like, I'll drive a few hours to save hundreds of dollars in donations.
Yeah.
Like, hi, Candy.
Because what is it, $40 in gas? Like, versus hundreds of dollars in donations?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is no nonsense neutering available in your area? I haven't
What is that?
I haven't heard of
Is
that.
that a brand? Like a...
I don't know. Is that a place or like a humane society kind of thing? Oh, I love the name Nugget. Who's sending naughty comments? It says somebody was some comments were filtered. That always makes I'm always like I'm so nosy. Like, I want to know what you said.
Right. And it was probably it's not even something like bad. It was probably something like ridiculous.
Rochelle. Thank you for the gifts, everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm gonna look. I did try the cotton candy grapes, the ones from Aldi. I freaking love them so much. Victoria doesn't like them.
No, and I'm surprised. I really thought I would.
I love them so much.
I like the sour grapes from Costco.
Yeah, the sour ones from Costco are really good too, but I can only have a few because, like, my tummy can't handle it. What was I just gonna say? Oh no, I lost my train of thought.
It was about finding a place to spay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna call a couple places tomorrow because I just got the estimate today and I tried calling them, like, all day and I didn't get in touch with them until towards the end of the day. So I wasn't able to contact some of the other, like, places. So I'm gonna try the Humane Society first thing tomorrow, and see if they have any other options for her. I just don't feel good about spending that much of the donation money, on her being spayed, especially when we have all the porch cats that need to be spayed. And I know that for them, we should be able to find a cheaper alternative because they are TNR. It's just a matter of getting them an appointment and getting them trapped at the right time. But I don't know. Especially because we would like to continue to do this, hopefully, even if it's not like immediately afterwards. I don't want to have no donations in case like a cat shows up on our porch one night and we're like, we need to take this cat in somewhere immediately. You know what I mean? There are rescues that do TNR, but Milkshake doesn't count as a TNR because she can't go back outside.
The spay and neuter center in New Jersey.
Oh.
Depends on where in New Jersey it would be.
Milkshake can't be released back outside, and it's been confirmed by 2 vets that they don't think that it's a good idea to put her back outside. 50 to 65 is still good, Emily. They don't think it's good to put her back outside because she has... Oh, geez. You were fast, though. You okay?
Yeah, I just knocked this thing out and knocked catnip everywhere.
Oh my gosh. I don't think you guys could see that corner of the screen. Clem almost made it out of the enclosure. He hoisted himself.
Did I break this thing?
No, it goes back on. I can put it back on, babe. Thank you guys for the gifts. I really appreciate it. So Milkshake can't go back outside because her FIV, she can't fight off any infections in her body, and it's really clear that she had a lot, going on when we got her, and they're very afraid that if we put her back outside, that, it would be easier for her to catch another infection. She wouldn't have the medical attention she needs, and they think that that's how it got so bad in the first place. They just don't think she's a great candidate to be a TNR. Look at the cute little meerkat.
And she can infect other cats.
Oh my god, and the llama. I love the new gifts that they put on TikTok. They're so funny. Yeah, and she can infect other cats. And Small Miracles Cat and Dog Rescue in Elliott City. Let me take a screenshot and see how far that is for us. Yeah, so Milkshake can go out. TNR stands for Trap, Neuter, and Release. So they're not cats that are adopted. They just go back out into the community. Milkshake, I'm hoping, will be adopted by one of our followers. It'll be the same as the kittens, where when the kittens go up, she'll go up too on the website. And everybody will be able to apply to adopt them. And then the rescue that we work with, fingers crossed, will just vet people for us so that, we are not biased and they're just literally looking for the best match for the kittens. And they have, they do this all the time, so they know what to look for and what questions to ask. So, we really want them to kind of handle that side of things. And, if they want to take a fee or they want to do whatever, like, we're fine with that. We just want them to go to the best possible matches.
Yeah. Good girl. Thank you.
I don't know who we're keeping. I don't know if you saw my last video that I posted about Pearl meeting the kittens.
I wasn't sure if you told anybody, so I didn't say anything either.
We're in the Harrisburg area in Pennsylvania. We're near Harrisburg. We're in the Harrisburg area in Pennsylvania. We're near Harrisburg. We're in the Harrisburg area in Pennsylvania. We're near Harrisburg. That Milkshake will go to a good home. She deserves it. She's been through so freaking much at this point.
Did they see that? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, go look at the updates. Also, guys, I said this earlier. I announced what the last name is. Not the last video I posted, but the one right before that. I announced the last name, and we also started talking about ideas. So I pulled a name for the first kitten that we're going to name. Or I pulled a slip for the first kitten that we're going to name. And can you screenshot any suggestions of places in the comments?
Sure.
So I don't miss anything if you see anything pop up.
Yeah.
So I pulled a slip for the first kitten that we're going to name, and we're taking all of the suggestions for first and middle names on that video that I posted. Not the last one, but the one before it. So make sure you go get your suggestions in and watch the video. I have cause for pause. I haven't seen cause for pause. Rochelle, I just posted the update of Pearl meeting the kittens. It was the last video that I just posted before we went live. Yeah, the vet talked about it a couple times too, like with the condition that Milkshake was in when we brought her in that time where they diagnosed her with FIV, like she was dying. And at that time, the kittens wouldn't have survived without a mom. And that's really scary to think about. Like, and it's scary to think about how many cats go through that because of the overpopulation issue. So I am so grateful that we found them and that we got to do this with them because they really are the freaking best. And Milkshake deserves a good life. She has tried so freaking hard.
She's looking a lot better.
Milkshake is looking so freaking good, guys. I'm going to do an update, like a general update on all the cats. I have so many videos I want to get out to you guys this week.
Oh my God.
I was focused on the wedding for a hot second there, which was totally necessary, and I don't regret it. But now I'm like, okay, Becky, like, let's reel it back in. Reel it back in and focus because you have like 50 things to do this week.
Stephanie Green said she's bottle feeding babies right now, a week old.
Aww.
Action for Animals, Greensburg, PA. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Let me go look.
Oh, Kayla. Milkshake would love you.
Greensburg, PA is 3 hours away.
Okay. How far are you, Kayla? I don't remember. I know that you told me.
Yeah, I was
Your
like,
PSU.
Kayla, we'll meet people halfway.
Kayla's been so good to us. She's, wait, right? This is the same. Yes. Kayla sent us a bunch of stuff. I'm pretty sure Kayla was the one that sent us. She lives in Washington State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trip.
Let's just go on a road trip with Milkshake. We'll photograph her in every state.
Oh.
Jukes. Kayla sent us, I'm pretty sure, the $200 gift card too.
Oh, thank you.
I think that was Kayla. Correct me if I'm wrong. Your pictures are really small, and that's usually what I go by. My hives are so freaking bad today. This is what happens when I wear makeup. And the knives. Kayla, aren't you the one that sent us the knives too? She said, nope, not me. I'm not that cool, but I did send a few gifts. Yes, the knives. Okay. I knew it was the knives because I was like, I think of you every time I use those knives now. Victoria's obsessed with them.
Yes, I am.
She is. I brought a couple of them to the wedding venue to finish making the cutting cake for my friend. And we're used to having like literally the dullest, oldest knives ever. And I used them and I was like cleaning up and she was like, let me wash these because like she loves them and she doesn't want them to get ruined. She was like, I don't want them to sit with like stuff on them. And she went to go wash them and like immediately.
Oh wait, I made it through 2 knives and it was on the 3rd one.
Okay. And she sliced her finger and she was like, they're really sharp. And I was like, yes, that's what knives are supposed to be like. But she was like very concerned about the knives making it home. She put them right back in the car and washed them and then bled through the rest of the wedding.
Part of the wedding. It was fine. After
Through
a while.
pictures and whatever. And the maid of honor only brought neon band-aids.
It's fine because the venue
Had skin tone ones.
skin tone
Or
ones.
nude, I should say like nude ones, not skin tone.
Yeah. She had a few different like nude like shades though, so I don't know.
Did she?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Hi. That's my foot. That's what's up.
Thank you guys. Whew.
Jax is going up. Oh,
Where?
Nope, you're good.
Yeah, no, seriously, like cooking with the new knives has been a total game changer. And it's something that we put off for like ever. And I'm like, we need other stuff more. And now that I got them, I'm like, why didn't we get new knives 10 years ago? Like, this is insane. Some of them are orange because Milkshake is a calico. So she has all of the colors in her. And I didn't realize when I made the original video how much that could mess with like the genes of the cats. So they all came out 5 completely different cats. We're starting to get a little bit more of an idea of who might be whose kid now that they're like growing and you can see some of their features a little bit more. I'm willing to bet an unreasonable amount of money that Gus Gus is Big Back Bully's kid. Like, it is like WWE. Like, it's the SmackDown in here 24/7. You should hear them when they're playing in the enclosure. It's terrifying. I'm always like, I'm afraid that somebody's gonna break an arm.
Oh my god, especially in the morning after I feed them or whatever. I can't imagine how you stay asleep.
I don't. They wake me up every morning.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. They're just like smacking each other against the wood. Hi Kai. Yeah, so I didn't realize that Milkshake's coloring was gonna affect the genetics so much. But yeah, so I think Gus Gus is Big Back Bully's kid, and I think O'Dots is Random Roger's kid. Like, those are 2 of my bets right now. I don't think I'm ever gonna be like confident in saying where the hell Tux came from.
No.
Tux doesn't look like anybody. She doesn't have anybody's coloring.
Nope.
Like, her face doesn't look like anybody's face. She has like a very distinctive, like, pudgy little face. And it's so cute and so distinctive. I'm like, there's like, who does this belong to? It must be a cat that we've never seen.
Yeah, but like, what the hell?
Yeah. So she is adorable. I should really get on the genetic testing and see if we can actually do that. It just looked so expensive at the time, and I was like, we really need to like fundraise for everything else. But genetic testing would be so fun.
Oh, all right, guys.
What's wrong?
So I think I've seen 2 cats panting, so we need to calm down. We need to take a breather. I couldn't tell if Tilly was doing it earlier or if her mouth was just open, but then I think Clem did it.
Guys. And then people give me a hard time and they're like, why do they have, thank you for the gifts, guys. I really appreciate it. They're like, why do they have an enclosure? Why can't they just roam free? And I'm like, imagine this just free in your house.
And they can get anywhere, guys. Like, they can get into anything, anywhere. Like, even if our house...
They need an inch.
Yeah, like, even if we had, like, a museum of a house where we didn't have, like, a lot of stuff, like, it looked like a magazine.
Yeah.
Like, there's still stuff that they can get into.
Listen,
supervision.
The other day they had 1 minute outside of the enclosure. 2 of them got stuck behind a piece of furniture, and Victoria and I were trying to get them out, and as they were trying to free them from this piece of furniture that they are stuck behind, I look over and Gus is chewing on a wire. And I'm like, like what?
Like, if there were 1, maybe 2 of them, we could do more free roaming. With 5 of them, absolutely not.
5. There's 5 of them. I saw somebody tagged me in a video online the other day where a kitten had 9. Oh my God. Can you imagine?
No. Because we were taking bets too. We were like, well, maybe she'll only have like 3.
Have a good night, Kayla. We love you.
Bye, Kayla.
Can you imagine 9 kittens? 9? If Milkshake had 9 kittens, I would have cried. I would have just cried.
Yeah. There's no way. By the time we would be done feeding them, it'd be time to start feeding them again. Like,
yeah. I cried so much. 19.
Get the...
No way. Imagine what that pregnant cat looked like. Like, imagine what a cat pregnant with 19 cats looked like. Because Milkshake had 5, and she was big. She was big.
Yeah.
That's quite a record. I hope that they gave that mama cat, like, the best life after she gave birth to 19 kittens. I hope she had the best life. 7. Oh, my God. That's crazy, guys. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. I can't... Yeah. So anyway, so we had 5, and I cried all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I don't know.
The only reason I didn't cry was because I was able to leave.
Yeah, like you went out and stuff.
Yeah, I went out and then I got a job. You know what I mean? So like I had to have a somewhat normal sleep schedule, and like I got to leave.
Yeah.
Her next litter was 6. The smallest litter we had was 3, and honestly, that was a lot easier. I bet it was.
Oh no, Melissa, you can ask questions, of course. Milkshake's in her enclosure. She's good. Milkshake's actually probably the best that she's been. And she's not overly lovey, so we're not concerned about that. But she is, like, socializing with us much better than she used to. She looks great. She's, like, very much in love with, like, her enclosure now. We haven't had... She loves her little cat bed. She loves her little cat tree. She loves her enclosure. She's just like...
in the morning, or with a brush, like, for a couple seconds, and we're good with that.
Yeah, she loves to be pet with the brush. She seems like she's just, like, chilling now, and I think she's just evening out really well, like, adapting and everything. She's not really trying to escape anymore. We try and give her, like, one night out every few days. So I close Pearl's door to the office, and then I leave the door to her enclosure open so that if she wants to, she can come out. And sometimes she comes out and sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she's like, I don't even want to come out. But I think her knowing that she's not always stuck in there helps a little bit. But sometimes she doesn't even want to leave her enclosure. She just seems to love it.
Yeah.
I know. Somebody said plot twist, Pearl falls in love with Milkshake. Listen, we've discussed it. We really have.
Listen, you guys need to go watch that video.
If you've seen the last video. Because when Milkshake got out, Pearl was kind of scared at, like, one of the times. But she's gotten out a few times, and most of the times Pearl just didn't seem to care. She was like, eh.
Yeah, she was like, I know there's something in here. There's someone in here, but like...
Nope. Tooks, get down, you little butt face.
Thank you. But yeah, there was only one time she was really freaked out where she hid. But other than that, she didn't really hide or move anywhere. She was like, all right, whatever.
Yep.
Meanwhile, with the kittens.
Yep. She doesn't really feed or visit the babies. We reintroduced her to the babies. Some of them she didn't really get along with. Most of them she really, she didn't really want anything to do with them. Ooh. Some of them, oh my God, they're getting a little crazy. Some of them really, really loved her and wanted, like, to love on her, and she was just like, nah. But she was pretty indifferent. Across the board, pretty indifferent. She didn't love ODOTs, right?
Right.
And then Clem was very wary of her, like, didn't want to go anywhere near her.
Till it was all about her.
Tooks, acted like she didn't even exist. Oh my God, she just ran head first into the side of the enclosure. And then Tilla was obsessed with her, and she really seemed to love Gus Gus. Tills, what you doing? Yeah, I think she's just kind of done with them.
Are they trying to launch themselves out of the enclosure?
I think they are trying to launch themselves.
Is, yeah.
Tooks just launched herself head first into the side of the enclosure. I'm really upset that it was off screen because it was fucking hilarious. It made a sound and everything.
Oh my God, I missed it too.
That's why you have to make a Milkshake shirt that says "fuck them kids." Yo, we should do that for our next merch update. Yeah, I have a merch update, like, almost ready to drop for you guys, and you're literally
Look, it's a surprise to me too.
You guys are literally gonna poop your pants. You're gonna poop your pants.
Oh, that's.
The boys outside are doing good. I just saw Blakely tonight. I'm trying to line him up with a TNR appointment. They're so overrun in our area that I'm running into some issues finding a place for him. Tooks.
All of them. It wasn't just her.
I've gotten a few suggestions from people now.
Stop it.
I made a couple phone calls. Yeah, I know Vic's like acting like she doesn't live here.
Don't tell me stuff sometimes.
So the boys are good though. We also I rarely see, you remember the pregnant mama cat that I saw and I was like, yo, is this girl pregnant? Like, we remember that. I see her like maybe once a week. And when she comes, she doesn't really like finish eating all the time. And I'm like, that's really weird for the feral cats, because they'll come back and ask for seconds most of the time because they're not getting fed. They're eating like trash. Like some of them are getting fed somewhere, but there's so many. Yeah, they're eating bugs. I watch them hunt bugs all the time. But like there's so many feral cats around that the territories are like pretty like hard. It's hard for them to find food and stuff. Clem. So anyways, she doesn't always like finish her food, and I'm like, and if she's pregnant, like when Milkshake was pregnant, she would eat like 7 cans of food if you let her.
Yeah,
she wasn't like turning down a meal.
I looked at her again. I really don't think she's pregnant. I think she's a house cat.
That's what I was trying to talk about.
I'm sorry.
I was in the middle. I was literally in the middle
right.
of fucking talking.
You're right.
So we saw her again tonight, and Victoria happened to be outside, and I was like, girl, like, do you really think she's pregnant? Because, like, she kind of looks like a normal cat. And Victoria was like, I think she's a fucking house cat. So now I'm wondering if she's just, like, a house cat that somebody, like, lets roam outside. And I've been stressing about this girl that, like, belongs to somebody already. I'm like, the kitten names, not the last video I posted, but the one right before that is the one you want to look at. I just posted it today if you're looking for kitten name stuff. So anyway, so now I'm like, is this girl not even pregnant? And am I going to trap her and bring her in and they're going to be like, she's already spayed and she's just like a freaking house cat? You know what I mean? So Blakely is my first, no, I know I tapped. It was my fault. Blakely is my first priority anyways, for like medical stuff and for spaying and neutering and everything. And I think she'd be hard to trap anyways, but I'm like, I don't even think she doesn't even look any bigger.
No, she doesn't.
She could be an escapee. Yeah, I got a couple decent pictures of her, so I'm going to have Victoria post her online. I haven't seen Roger in a couple weeks. Haven't seen him in a couple weeks. He was
on child support.
He was coming. I mentioned child support once, and he just stopped showing up. I'm just saying. But what was I going to say? Oh, he was coming around more when new Little Miss Thang was coming around all the time. And now she's not coming around as much. So I guess he's like, whatever. He was all into her. The kittens will be up for adoption when I think they're going to turn 9 weeks this Friday. So around like 12 weeks, they should be up for adoption. We should be able to test for FIV then. I'm still on the hunt for a local rescue. And I know it sounds like I've been saying that forever, but I also am just doing a lot of things. So I don't know. It's not as easy as I thought it would be, guys. I'm like, they're famous and I just need somebody to vet people. So it should be like easy, right? But it's hard to contact people at some of these places because a lot of them are like volunteers, obviously. Like they're not people just, like an office with people sitting at a desk all the time. They work on volunteers and they have weird hours and stuff. And so it's hard to contact some of them. And a lot of them are overrun. But I think the season's kind of winding down a little bit. And we've seen a lot of posts in our area of them having like huge adoption events and starting to clear places out. So that makes me hopeful. I'm feeling hopeful. Milkshake's in her enclosure.
I think she's going to the bathroom now.
Yeah. Yeah, our rescues around here, like, are struggling. And that's why I would love to do something with one of them where I can, like, bring a little bit more attention and maybe donations and, like, whatever. Get down. Down.
Point your finger down.
Down. Good boy. Good boy.
Did I start having treats here?
I think so. Oh, is Sarah in here? I haven't seen Sarah. It's so sad. It's so sad.
Hey. Down. Good boy. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the rescues around here, and they really, like, I've talked to some of the people at these rescues, especially when Tilla, like, when we had this scare with Tilla, I spoke to a couple rescues because I was like, we might need the financial support. I was like, I don't know how much money this is going to cost, and I don't know if we're going to be able to, like, fund all of this with donations. And so I spoke to...
Down. No. know.
A couple of them, and the people at these places are so freaking helpful. Like, even if they can't, like, take in a cat, or they can't, like, give you exactly what you want, like, they'll try and give you options. They'll try and give you, like, lists or contacts or whatever they can to try and help you, which I think is so cool. Like, I don't know. We've just had a really good experience with all of the animal places in our area. I feel like where we were before, that wasn't always the case. Even, like, the emergency hospitals have been so freaking amazing. They saved Milkshake's life. Like, it's just been a really good experience. So I would love to be able to, like, do something for some of the places around here. Becky has not gone to the dentist.
Or the eye doctor. Oh.
We can't get the kittens and Milkshake their shots and fixed or whatever for free because they're not TNR. So, because they're going to be put up for adoption, we can't. For the boys outside, we probably will be able to. It depends on whether or not I can get an appointment at one of those places. Evidently, there's like some program in the area where you can get like a free voucher, but that might mean that I have to wait a couple more weeks to get an appointment at one of those places. So, we'll see.
Becky needs to take care of Becky as well.
Yeah, I know.
Solace said that. No, wait. Brittany said that. Bratney.
TNR is trap, neuter, release. So it's just a way of controlling the population of stray cats so that they don't keep reproducing. You know, Milkshake had 5 cats in one litter, and they can have litters back to back. So that's how the population gets really out of control.
Becky does have cute nails, though. Yes, she does.
Yes, wait. Look at them. Look at them. Yes, the last name video is not the last video I posted, but the one right before that. And we also talk about naming the first cat.
Get down, Tilla.
Yeah, one cat can produce up to 200 cats per year. That's a lot of cats.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what's crazier? The fact that you haven't been to the dentist or the eye doctor yet.
That's so rude. You said you were going to give me some time after Bethany's wedding.
Oh, you know what? It's been a day or two. Or it's Wednesday. I gave you some time.
I haven't even had... No, I have so much to do. We're in Pennsylvania, in the Harrisburg area. Do they have any reduced shot travel locations? I have seen a couple, like, what do you call it? Like events or whatever that are supposed to be happening in our area. So I'm looking into it. I literally just found out today how expensive it was going to be for Milkshake.
Somebody said, can future Becky tell current Becky to make your appointments? By the way, I miss future Becky. And then somebody else said, can you bring this Becky to the dentist?
So you know why I haven't been doing future Becky?
Because you remember all the things now.
No, I wish.
Who just hissed?
I haven't been doing future Becky because TikTok took the feature away.
Really?
Yes.
That's annoying.
So it used to be if I was editing, I could hit the little plus thing like while I was editing and add like a clip. And now when you hit the plus thing, you can only add like a pre-recorded clip. So I could go out of the app and like record a clip and then like go back in from my phone, but then I don't have a filter. And sometimes I'm like, I look nasty.
Rodney said going to the dentist is super important because it can cause heart infections.
I know. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to let everybody down. But if I don't take care of the cat stuff, then everybody else will be let down.
Amy said, girl, you need your eyes and teeth. They're kind of important. Just saying. So true, guys. So true.
It doesn't matter what I prioritize. Somebody's going to be let down. I feel like that's where I'm at.
I think nobody's going to be let down by you taking care of yourself.
I don't know.
Caitlin said, Becky, I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. Let's go together, babe.
We're thinking of keeping... Well, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing now.
We don't even know.
Huh?
We don't even know.
Yeah, we don't know who we're keeping. We don't know who we're keeping. We
Heather.
we like Tukes and Goose, but Pearl.
Clem's, they're all growing on me though. The rest of them are growing on me.
Yeah, they're all growing on me, to be honest.
Yeah. I got that video of you and Odette.
So we keep them all. I know I have cavities, that's the problem. Like, I'm aware that I do. And, yeah. The season finale of Grey's Anatomy to be you guys keeping all of them. Okay, the dance video took us so long to film. And somebody was like, oh my god, you must have like so many good outtakes. And I was like, the way we filmed it, I don't have any outtakes and I'm kind of mad about it. I'm not gonna lie. Because we filmed it in the app with that like countdown thing. And I was like, the outtakes would have been so good. Because let me tell you, it took us so long to do that. I was like, oh.
It didn't take us as long as I thought it would. It definitely also took longer than I thought it would. Like when an hour had passed and we were done, I was like, honestly, that wasn't as long. But I also didn't think it would be that long.
Yeah. For like I think it's like a 16-second video. Hi, Emily. If they pass you should see which one's past the vibe check, the wiggle one.
Not Tilla.
The noodle one.
Yeah. Oh, dots maybe.
Do they get,
Frisky in the enclosure.
what do you mean? Victoria was like, I don't know. They run around a lot.
Yeah,
They're very active.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Thanks for the gifts, Mom. Did anyone at the wedding know you from Grey's Anatomy fame? No. I've never been... So I've been recognized in public 3 times from social media, and it was years ago. I haven't been recognized from Grey's Anatomy at all. I was recognized 3 times in public separately from a video that I did that went viral in the stenography community years ago. And that was really interesting. That was an interesting experience. I also got in trouble from the judge for that. Yeah, stenography. So stenographers are court report. Well, one branch of stenography is court reporting. So they're the people who have the little tiny keyboards and they record everything when you're in like a...
Oh, dots.
Get down. And when you're in like a trial or whatever. So I was on jury duty for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Can you repost the video that made you viral? The cats video?
No, I think they might be talking about the stenography video.
Oh. I could stop it. I can make like a playlist or something for sure. So the cat video, when I made the original cat video, I had 10.7 thousand followers, and that was actually the 4th video that I posted that went viral, and it took me from 10.7 thousand followers to now I'm over 141,000. So like, it's really interesting, like the different kinds of viral that there are. You know what I mean? Like there were I posted that like those other 3 went viral, but I didn't gain as much like of a following from it. So.
Well, there was also a lot of people who didn't use TikTok. I feel like.
The stenography one?
Yeah, because it became viral like on another platform.
Yeah. So it went viral on Haunty's page first.
Yeah.
The stenography one, I didn't even know. I meant the one where you were talking about where people recognize you. Oh. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I didn't know that the stenography one had gone viral, actually. I started getting comments on the video from people asking me to be on like a podcast or asking like for contact information to like send stuff to me or whatever. And I was like, what's going on? Like, or they were like, oh, I saw your video over on like so-and-so's page. And then finally, Miss Steno, who's now one of my friends, she sent me like a message or something, and I went to her page, or she tagged me and I went to her page, and she had done like a duet with me that went viral. And then she told me that like it went viral on a bunch of like other like platforms or something. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like, what's going on? So I ended up being on like a podcast. The judge on the case like kind of reprimanded me in front of everybody.
You got recognized by the security guard, right?
I was recognized by the security guard when I was coming into the courthouse. I got doxxed for that one. Like, people were like looking for my location. That really freaked me out. That turned me off of like social media for a hot second. Like, I was like on the fence about continuing social media for a hot second, because I was like, people are really trying to figure out like where I am, and that really scares me. Yeah, and then I was recognized one time. I was out in public. I was like drunk, and I had like a stain on my shirt, and we were playing like darts at like round 1, and I was just like eating pasta out of a takeout container, and this girl was like, I've been trying to like rev myself up to come over and talk to you.
I forgot all about
And I was mortified. I was like, I look like a troll. She was super sweet. She was super, super sweet. Her name was Jade. She was one of the stenographers on the case that I was on. And she was like, we love your video. Like, we talk about you all the time. It was so fun. I was like mortified though. I was like, I am trashed with like a giant like stain on my sweatshirt. Oh my God. Literally like mouth half full of spaghetti.
Just having a good old time.
Yeah. I was like, oh Lord. I did a little bit of merch for that. That was fun. I went on a podcast for that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just different experiences with virus. This by far obviously has been the coolest experience, hands down. But different experiences. The first one I think was the plus size one.
Wasn't that after the sonography?
No, I don't think so. I had some plant ones do really well. I had one about plus size stuff do really well, and then stenography, and then the onion video. This was over the course of like 4 years, by the way. Like, was not like I was just popping off all the time.
Milkshake doesn't spend any time with the kittens. Now that they're weaned, and it's been a few weeks since they were separated, she doesn't really care about them as much.
Yeah.
People who follow law videos and people who follow cat videos are very different people. I mean, I don't know. I follow both, so.
I don't do stenography, but I did do the A to Z course. After the video went viral and I was like on podcasts or whatever, like I did the A to Z course for stenography, like the free course where you just had to rent the steno machine. So my mom rented the steno machine for me to see if it was like something that I would want to do. And I did it, and it was fun, and it was a really cool experience, but I was like, this is hard. Like, this is hard. And like props to the people that do it. I think there's like so many cool careers in that. I just don't have that kind of mind, because it's not, for anybody who doesn't know, like when you're doing stenography, you're not spelling out words, you're sounding them out essentially with like this really tiny keyboard that just has like a few keys on it. It's crazy. But it was very cool. I think it was like an 8-week course or a 4-week course. I don't remember.
Good luck with your studying with that though.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck to you.
Stenography is aggressive typing.
The original, I should like pin the stenography one or something.
Yeah.
Or make a playlist. I should make a playlist of like my hits, quote unquote, or whatever, and put it on there, because the stenography one was really funny, because at the time I didn't know anything about stenography. Like when I posted it, literally didn't know anything about stenography. And then all of a sudden I was like this unofficial mascot for stenography for a hot second, and I didn't know anything. So like I was learning things like really quickly, and I was like, this is not what I thought they were doing at all. Like, this is not what I thought stenography was. If you're into stenography too, Miss Steno is the my friend that I'm mutuals with, who helped me with my merch, who helped me through everything, and she did a duet of it. It's still pinned on her page to this day. My friend that I'm mutuals with, who helped me with my merch, who helped me through everything, and she did a duet of it. It's still pinned on her page to this day. I just saw it there the other day. Miss Steno, MISSSTENO. She has the duet pinned on her page, and she talks about Steno all the time. She's like one of the bigger creators, I think, for Steno on TikTok, and she's really cute and sweet and nice. Cute in like a cutesy way. I saw you look at me.
No, I was looking at the cat.
Oh. I was like, you know what I mean.
No,
I thought you were looking at me like that.
No, I was literally looking at the cat's tux. Is good.
Somebody said, I forgot that's when I started following you. The other Steno girl posted you. Yes, that's me.
B the Mezzo said, I would die if I had to sound out words instead of spelling them.
It's not even just like sounding them out. What was it was like phonetics or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was so bad at it, guys. And they were like, Victoria had to help me. I don't know if I just like blacked out during the time in elementary school when they were teaching you like the different sounds for, what is it, vowels or whatever?
Yeah.
The different sounds for vowels. So she's trying to like...
long and short.
Yeah, like long and short and shit. And so she's trying to like explain it to me and like sound things out with me. And I literally... Oh my God, guys. Can we chill? I'm literally like, this makes no sense. Like, what do you mean? That's an A. Like, that's what it sounds like. And Victoria's like, I cannot believe that you have made it to this age without understanding long and short vowels. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I just say the words the way, like...
Except...
What?
Except the place where artifacts live.
The museum.
It's getting better with age.
Also, don't shame Spiral, my friend. Sometimes we just have to take a break from practicing things, but you're gonna get back into it. It's hard. It's tough. It's a tough career. Like, it's a tough thing to pick up, but from what I've seen in the long run, it's worth it.
Somebody asked, are any of the kittens closer to ones than the others?
Like, bonding wise?
Yeah, like, I guess if any of them bonded, do you think, like, any of them are, like, closer, like, to each other than some of the other ones? I feel like I would say, like, on some days I would say yes, and other days I would say no.
Yeah.
I feel like they all get along pretty well. They all love cuddling with each other and sleeping together, and, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem...
Stenography-induced vowel dissociation.
And I said to Victoria, I was like, I don't think anybody ever fucking taught me this. And she was like, they did. They did teach you this, Becky. Like, there's no way that you made it through school without this.
At all, ever.
Literally, my little niece was, like, on the phone. My sister called me. My little niece is on the phone. And she's explaining it to me. And I was like, I'm literally going to cry. Layla.
I'm sorry, baby.
Layla. She was in, like, first grade or something.
I mean, listen. I can't make fun of you because of my math skills, so.
Yeah, but that was embarrassing.
Yeah, a little bit. At least I can do, like, basic math.
Yeah.
You can't.
Embarrassing. I swear there are some, like, basic things that I just, like, blacked out for in school.
You're so funny. I love how Tooch just likes to launch herself and see if she'll grab on.
They're in, like, a puddle down here. I was trying to show them, but...
Oh my god. They really want this box. Oh my god, oh my god.
I feel like we should start doing, like, kitten races.
Yes.
Like, bets, you know what I mean? Like, when you go to the horse races. They're literally living their best life right now.
I feel like I can't trust them to run in a straight line, though.
Yeah, we need to build, like, little tracks for them.
Yeah. But the walls don't have to be super high.
Do they have if you're looking for name information, I posted a video, not the last one I posted, but the one right before that, where I reveal the last name and we talk about voting on a name for the first kitten that we're naming. So if you want your ideas heard, if you want them to be part of the, whatchamacallit, the voting. They are so messy. Victoria will wake up in the morning and clean their crate at like 7 in the morning. And I will wake up at like noon because I'm a night person. And it'll be like filthy. And I'm like, did you even clean this? Like, you're lying. And she's like, I literally...
check the ring camera.
She's like, I literally cleaned the whole thing. This morning I had to text her because I was like, why is there only one bowl of food in here? And I looked for like 2 whole minutes before I texted you. I looked for the other bowl of food. I'm like, there's no way she would have just given them one bowl of food. Like, that's crazy. So we usually just pile it all in 2 bowls of food and they share and they're fine. I found the other bowl upside down all the way underneath like the pad on the bottom that keeps all the stuff off like the bottom of the crate. We have pads that we switch out. It was underneath all the way over towards the litter thing. So like all the way across the thing, and it was like bunched up underneath of it, like underneath some toys and like a blanket.
Like they were trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Was that the one that still had food in it?
Yeah. And then they get upset because they're like, we don't have any more food. And I'm like, you do. You just hid it.
Yeah, I was like, they're getting strong enough to push things around now.
Yeah. Guys. Let's be nice.
We're gonna have to figure out something about that litter box.
Thank you for the gift, Sarah. For the first gift. What? And she's so rotten. I don't think I could handle... Hi, Bex. I don't think I could handle, like, a lot of puppies. Like, somebody tagged me in some girl who found a bunch of puppies shortly after we got the kittens. And it was, like, I think it was, like, 5 puppies or 6 puppies or something. And I was like, you know what? Every time I start to complain or cry, I'm just going to go back and watch this.
At least we don't have puppies.
At least they weren't puppies.
Could you imagine? There's no way we could handle that in this apartment.
No.
That wouldn't be a thing. That wouldn't be an option.
No. And puppies, like, are much more destructive.
Yeah, and they're very overstimulating.
And they're stronger and they're bigger.
And you gotta walk them at a certain, like, after a certain number of weeks, they're outside and you can start walking them.
I can't be held responsible for walking pets in a timely manner. That's why we don't have a puppy.
If we, like, but even by now, they would be over 8 weeks. Yeah, they wouldn't be allowed to go outside anyway.
Listen, Julia, if I find some puppies, I'm calling y'all. I'm gonna be like, listen, I found some puppies, guys. Somebody come over here and get them.
Yeah.
Do you not? This is my first live. Do you not answer us? No, I'm trying to answer everybody from the comments, but if you ask something and I missed it, let me know. Sometimes they go by a little fast and I just don't see, like, I just don't see everything. Or it's maybe sometimes it's a question like I just answered and I think it's just lagging. But usually it's just going by too fast. The other quote unquote pregnant girl outside, I don't think she's pregnant. I don't think that she's pregnant.
Yeah, I finally took a second look at her. I got a good look at her. And I really don't think she's pregnant.
I think she's somebody's house cat.
Yeah. That they just let roam.
And they're just like letting her roam outside. And I'm like, listen, this isn't that kind of area, man. Yeah, they love cardboard boxes. They had a cardboard box in their other one and we kept having to switch it out because they were like chewing the crap out of it.
No, it's a supervisor.
Let me know what you were asking though, Leanne, because I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Yeah, now they have more supervised cardboard box time because they can have like, if they ingest a little bit of cardboard, like it's not a huge deal. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like a little bit of paper, a little bit, like it's not a huge deal, but they can get like an impaction or whatever if they ingest a whole bunch. Oh, Milkshake. Oh, Milkshake's doing good. She's probably doing the best that she's ever done. She's looking healthy. She's happy. She's interacting with us much better. She doesn't have any interest in the kittens, but you know, that's kind of to be expected at this point. But no, she's doing great. Milkshake's been doing great. She's been making strides and she looks so much better.
Wait, did Milkshake have fleas? No, she did not. I don't know if they killed them at the vet or she just didn't have them, but it's wonderful.
When we first got her, she had fleas.
Yeah.
But
because she had like flea dust on her or something.
Yeah. But they gave her a treatment the first time and we never had an issue, knock on wood. We did, like, we did buy some stuff to, like, kill fleas or spray around the crate just in case when we first got her. But,
yeah, we were spraying stuff a lot. So.
Yeah, we were spraying, like, everything that was in there because we were so afraid that Pearl was going to get it. We're not keeping Milkshake. We're looking for a home that's better suited for her.
A forever home.
Milkshake hasn't spent more time with the kittens because she doesn't care about them. Sometimes we'll leave her enclosure door open and she has the option to come like look at them and she doesn't care. The only time she cares is if they cry. If she hears them cry, she freaks out and she tries to force her way out of her enclosure.
Pretty sure she's still in her bed.
Yeah, I don't see.
Think she got up.
I love Jackson Galaxy. Somebody mentioned him. I freaking love Jackson Galaxy. He saved us on so many things when we got Squid, our first cat.
Squid was a menace.
They have found the top floor of the cage. It took them a minute, and I think a couple people said it too. I think us putting like the liners down definitely made it a little bit more slippy for them. So they, it took them a little bit longer, but now they've kind of like scratched it up a little bit and we've set some things up where they can like get up and down a little bit easier. The couch is from Amazon. Somebody got it from our wish list. Somebody just got us, I just posted a video about Pearl meeting the kittens. It's the last one I posted right before I went live. Somebody just got us these springs and they freaking love them. Like, it's so funny. We haven't left them alone with them yet because sometimes they chew on them like vigorously and it freaks us out a little bit. They've managed to like chew through some stuff. To like seriously chew through some things. So we're trying to be careful about what we give them. Like, we don't give them anything with like strings on it, unsupervised. We don't give them like anything with like too many feathers or like anything they can like chew through and swallow, really. Even the mice with the long tails now is like a supervised thing. They get more like plushes and stuff in their enclosure. And the crinkly balls. Oh my gosh, they love the crinkly balls. You're so immature. You didn't miss the names thing. Not the last video I posted, but the one before it is the reveal of the last name. And it's also talking about naming the first kitten and how to get involved in that. They'll be 9 weeks on Friday. Mm-hmm. Is that what we said? Mm-hmm. I don't know what you mean by what happened. I sent you the lights from your wish list. Were they intact upon arrival? Which, oh, the lights for over the bed? Was it the lights for over the bed?
I'm assuming so.
Thank you very much for sending us those. I am super excited. I haven't hung them up yet because we want to hang something in the middle, and so we have to figure out how far apart we should hang them. But I'm thinking sometime next week we'll probably hang them up. But they seemed fine. I could open the box. I should open the box just to double check. But they were packed really well. Because I remember they came in a box, like a regular box. And then they were, like, the box itself was wrapped in paper.
Yeah.
And then the lights were, like, inside of that second box, like, in padding, too. So, but I'll open it and double check. I really appreciate you sending those to us. I'm so excited. The current light on our bed is driving us nuts because every time we move, it jingles and it wakes me up. I didn't realize that having like a lamp with like we got it set, like somebody gave it to us anyways. Like it was like a hand-me-down, but it has like a chain on it. So every time we move even a little bit on the bed, it's like ding, 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 ding. And it like wakes me up and I hate it.
I love a good hand-me-down. Go between the lamp and the knives. It's the year of getting rid of hand-me-downs.
Listen, yes, we have like solely, I'm frugal, okay? Like if I don't have to spend the money on it, I don't want to spend the money on it. So if somebody gives me like a good hand-me-down, I'm like, who cares if it doesn't match? Who cares if it's not what I would pick?
The entire apartment.
Yeah, the whole apartment was just like hand-me-downs. And then the first thing like we really bought for ourselves was the coffee table. And it was like a little, it was a couple $100. This was like, I don't know, 6 months ago, 5 months ago or something. It was a couple $100 and I was like, listen, I love it. And so it's a coffee table that pulls up so that's like raised, and then it also opens into a full-size table. And when I tell you, like, it was life-changing, and I was like, I don't want to, like, this is fantastic. Like, from now on, I just want to save up and buy buy the furniture that we want.
She's finally seen the light.
Yeah, and then a bunch of people bought stuff off of our wish list, which I wasn't really expecting. And, like, all the new stuff came in, and the way I was suddenly a new person, like, the way I was just lining things up to go to Goodwill, like...
Oh, my God, it was wonderful.
Victoria was, like, in heaven. She was, I was like, just get rid of it, actually. Like, I don't want... Just get rid of it. She's like, are you sure? Oh, yep. I was just lining it all up at the door.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
We gave it to,
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We didn't give it to Goodwill. We gave it to Lidditz Chooses Love.
Yeah.
But it was fantastic. So thank you to everybody who sent us stuff, because it's finally starting to feel like our apartment and not just like
a bunch of random people's apartments.
A bunch of random people's stuff that we have collected. It's so nice. That and the wallpaper I want to hang up. Would you ever consider adopting all of them out and continue Stray's Anatomy? That's what, so like, I would love to do this all over again. I talked to Victoria and I was like, I think there's so many things that I could have done better, not only with them, like in raising them, but also like on the social media side. There's so many like missed opportunities and things that like I wish I would have done with them for content. And like, I don't know, like there's like in retrospect, like you learn, like I've learned a lot. And I was like, I would love to do all of this all over again, but I'm so afraid that like I'll make the commitment to do it all over again and then we won't have the same support that we had the first time. And I know that's crazy because you guys are so consistent. But I don't know. I'm like, can we sustain this? Like, am I entertaining enough?
I think you are, but I also think it's realistic to be like, hey, the internet's fickle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I am really attached to these cats, but if we keep all of these cats, I can't help any more cats. We don't have the room. So I try to keep that in mind. I'm trying to keep that in mind that like part of this isn't just because like we're a small space. It's also because if we don't find them forever homes with other people that we won't have the opportunity to help any other cats. We don't have the room for it.
All these people are saying I'll watch any content you put out, cats or not.
Thank you guys. You guys are so nice to me.
I know you don't take compliments, but you're doing great.
Thank you. Thank you for also recognizing that. Sometimes it's hard. I was telling, who was I talking to the other day? I think it was my therapist, actually. I was like, so a lot of people are like, oh, my mental health is bad. Like, I'm not going to read the comments, like, on my videos online or whatever. And I'm like, sometimes when I'm sad, like, I go read my comments. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, because they're so uplifting.
I don't know what weird corner of the internet I fell into, but I love it. Because my comment sections are great.
Because no matter what the topic is, there is always haters.
Right.
Like, even with animals or even with cats, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Wait, Leanne said this all started with a woman eating fruit in her car just talking. You got us all from that.
Yeah. I was literally all sweaty and stuff, like just got out of work.
Yeah.
And you know what's really funny is I filmed 2 videos that day.
Yeah, you did.
And I never even posted the first one.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, which one should I post? And I ended up posting the cat one. And then, like, never even posted the other one because everything just, like, blew up from there. It was crazy.
Serendipity. Listen, it all started with me getting fired.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it all started.
I did go back and look at, it was, like, a couple weeks ago, I fell into doom scrolling through comments on my original, like, cat video, like, on that original video that went viral. And there's a little bit of hate over there now, but, like, the overwhelming vast majority is still positive. But I did save a couple of them, and I told Victoria I kind of want to do responses to them now because I think it would be funny because some of them were like, instead of treating this like a soap opera, why don't you take it more seriously? Who's going to take care of these kittens? And, like, you're going to make money off of this, and, like, they're going to die and be homeless or something. I don't know, like, dramatic shit, and I kind of want to, like, respond to them now and be like, I don't know, who's going to take care of these kittens?
Right, and then you just line all of them up.
Yeah.
They're all sitting on our shoulders or something, like... stray and tracking his progress to house cat ready for adoption would be nice too. Somebody said.
Oh.
Like I think that was like the next step. Like
Yeah.
decided to...
Yeah, the merch is still up in my link tree on my page if you're looking for it. It's through Printify, and hopefully in the next like week or two we'll release some new merch stuff.
I want you to know that earlier Becky mimed to me what the new merch was, and I still don't know what it is.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Plushy keychains of the kittens.
I looked at some plushies and I don't understand how to do it. I also, guys, really want to do like a 24-hour cam for something, and I'm really trying to figure out how to do it. I just wish that I had like the tech savvy brain. I went to art school. Milkshake's good. Milkshake's doing great. Best she's ever done. The kittens definitely have their own personalities. They're definitely like totally, I wouldn't say like totally different, like they're kittens, you know what I mean? Like if you look at them all, they're all running around and playing, but they, like Odots is very anxious. He's definitely an anxious boy. Tilla's like sporty.
She's the bravest of them all.
She's very brave. Clem is very smart and like sneaky. Like he'll like think things out, you know?
Assess.
Yeah, like he assesses things. Tilla has like an endless amount of energy, and she's definitely like a little bit of a diva.
Did you see that?
Yes. I think that's all of them.
No, I said we talked about Tilla twice. We didn't talk about Tux or Gus Gus.
No, I talked about Tux. Gus Gus was the cuddle bug. Now lately he's like, I want to hang out with my siblings.
The other strays do come around, Blakely and what are we gonna call her now?
Little Miss Thang.
Little Miss Thang? Oh.
Yeah, Little Miss Thang. I have to post a video about the new cat that I saw. Remember I told you I saw that giant cat?
Oh, yeah.
Who scared me?
Yeah.
Oh, man, this cat had a presence. He had a presence.
This orange dot had a weird bear ear. No, it might look that way because the coloring stops. Like the orange coloring stops at a certain point.
Somebody, I think I lost it. Somebody said something about saving up for like merch or whatever. My merch will be up indefinitely. It's through Printify, so nobody like...
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. Don't stress. Don't stress. Don't
I'm not gonna
stress.
just take it down
If you want it. You know what I mean? If you're like, oh, I really want it, and like I haven't been able to get it, like we're always broke people, and I hate when people are like, I have merch and there's a limited run. Like that's rude because I'm broke.
Someone said I love Gus Gus too, and I kind of hope his name stays Gus Gus. And somebody else said same. I think the only one I would rename is Odots.
Yeah, I would rename Odots.
Yeah. I don't even know what I would rename him to though.
Oots.
Oops. I told you I wanted to call him the Ood.
The Ood.
From Doctor Who.
I hate trying to scroll up because sometimes it like jumps around.
Somebody else probably.
I lost it.
What were we looking for?
I don't know. I saw something. I saw something and I lost it.
Oh no.
I know. Clem has a funny mouth. I don't know if you guys saw it on the video, but he has a funny mouth. Like the top part is very pronounced to like things.
I feel like he looks like he looks like an actual cat. Like it's all like he lost his baby face, but like first.
Yeah, yeah. I love how they moved everything at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, somebody said my sister has 4 strays right now. We named one Milkshake in the Queen's honor. Yes! Yes, I love it. That's fantastic. Yeah, no, Clem is feeling himself tonight. Like, he's in a mood. Somebody pissed him off.
Look at Odots just,
Odots is nervous. What's wrong, bud? What's wrong? What's wrong? Am I scaring you, Clem?
Are we all quieting down now?
They all just stopped to stare at me.
Yeah, they did. Because you picked up something weird?
Thank you for sharing the live. Yeah, I don't think you can see it on here. I'll have to show it in one of the videos. Clem has like a funny, like his upper lip is funny. Tukes, what do you want? It's also really cute because all their eye colors are coming in now. I think Gus Gus is going to have gray eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get down, please.
Tukes said get down. She went over there and said get down. She said we're not allowed up there.
She's like, you know the rules, smack.
I just watched your video on Pearl not liking any of the kittens. Girl, I'm so stressed about it.
Has she met all of them now?
She's only met 3.
Okay.
I feel like we have to like be careful now.
Yeah. Well, listen, she won't even come out of her room, so.
Yeah, now she won't leave her room. Somebody said, could Clem have a cleft lip? Possibly. The vet specifically said that none of them had a cleft lip.
Yeah.
But I don't
didn't
know.
notice anything wrong with his mouth.
It's not like wrong. It's just funny.
Oh.
It's not like he's like, you know.
Come on, what are we doing?
My sister's orange cat had a weird mouth too. Maybe it's just an orange cat thing.
Maybe. What's up?
Yes, we still see Blakely. I just saw him tonight. He's tired of the food that I've been giving him, so he's mad at me.
I got him new food.
Yeah. Cats will act that way in your face when you weren't home. Maybe an overbite or an underbite. Maybe. I'll see if I can show him in a second.
Clem. Guys, come on.
Clem's like, oh, are we having an escape party? Because that's kind of my thing.
Over here. Clem, come here. All the ones except the one I want. Come here.
If you pick him up, I can zoom.
Wait, hold on. Could you look straight up? Hey.
Ignore our laundry pile in the back. You can kind of see it. Wait. Oh, no, my finger's too close. You can kind of see it. I'll have to see if I can pick him up and get him close later. Did he get you?
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
He got you. No, Tukes. Oh, fuck.
Is it time to eat? Is that why everyone's looking at me? I'm trying to escape.
He's really good at orange activities. Hi, Ooch. Hi, bud. Come here, Clem. Come here. Let me see.
Careful, he really got me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Are you feisty tonight? Are you feisty? Are you gonna freak out, Gus? I know, bud. I know. Ew. Look how like pronounced it is and like puffy on the sides.
I think he just looks like a cat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It looked funny on camera the other day. Wait, let me show you another one so you can see what I mean. Come here.
I
Come
feel
here,
like
baby.
Chooks is funny looking.
Come here, baby.
She looks like a little alien.
Come here. She does have a funny face.
Yeah, like her head's shaped like a triangle.
Ah, who's messy? See how hers is like flat and not as pronounced?
Now everyone says they're just growing
Like straight looks like straight across. Am I just making things up in my head, guys?
Just making things up in your head.
He is a prestigious, handsome gentleman. I'll give him that. I'm a first-time grandma. Hey. Get down. 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 Thank you.
Good boy.
Good boy, Goose. Good boy.
Overthinking it. I think they might be hungry or ready to go to the bathroom. Which might be why they're trying to escape. We've been on live for like over an hour, I think. Hi.
Dang. All right, guys. The kittens are done. They're ready to eat.
I'm done too. I gotta go to bed.
I'm so sorry. All right. I think we're going to sign off. But I love you guys.
And we'll see you soon.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Amber. We'll do another one soon.
Have you seen the video that says if our spectrum of LGBT could have kids, we would have colonies?
True. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night.